Hi guys, welcome to this full review about this MUBVIEW solar security camera. It's not a standard camera, this is a 360 degrees PTZ camera. Of course, we do not have optical zoom, but we definitely can rotate the camera around, and it's solar charged. Comes with a built-in microphone speaker for two-way audio, supports 2.4G Wi-Fi. And I've already tested a similar camera from MUBVIEW and it worked absolutely perfect, and this is even supposed to be the better one because it has these PTZ functions. So I'm super excited to test this camera for you. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what you get, how to connect it, and then of course I'm going to test it in detail and showing you a lot of footage. So stay tuned till the very end of the video. So here we have the box again. You can see some of the features, and on the other side the impressive specs. Comes also with a free app. So let's open, see what we get. Comes nicely protected. Also the solar panel here. Some information for the panel. Definitely a beautiful panel, solid build. Comes with a standard 1/4-inch tripod mount. And it comes with a very long cable, standard USB-C. This is exactly what we want to see. So in case there is something, we could even replace that easily with a standard solar panel or use it for some other device. Then here the detailed instructions manual in a couple of different languages. Charging cable for the camera, we just need that once. After that we are using the solar panel. Then we get of course two mounts, one for the solar panel, the other one for the camera. So let's take out the camera and the mount for the camera. Camera of course is a little bit larger than a non-PTZ camera. So of course we need a solid mount and it looks really decent. And so this is how this works. We can mount it to the ceiling or to a wall. And after we have secured this mount, we just slide in the camera and then we secure the camera in the mount with two of these screws. Super easy. We don't even need a screwdriver. And then we have these flexible antennas for perfect wireless reach. Camera can be rotated fully down and even a little bit up. And of course 360 degrees. Or pretty much 360 degrees, you can see goes almost all the way to the back, and on the other side same thing. And so with the wide angle which we have, we can definitely cover 360 degrees. There are two openings. We have one opening here directly in the camera with this nice lid. We have the power, we have the reset, and we have the opening for the microSD card. By the way, microSD card is not included, so you can choose what you want. I highly recommend to use only good quality microSD card like SanDisk or Samsung, at least 32 gigabytes class 10 or higher. The pins of the microSD card have to go to the front, and so we push it here fully inside to secure it. To release, we push in again. But that's not the only opening, that's just the one which we need at the beginning for the microSD card, and to start and reset. The opening is nicely protected at the bottom, really good. But we also have a second opening, that's the one here underneath the connection to the mount. Also very good protected. I love this thing. I've never seen it so good protected because this port will always be used for the solar panel. And here we have the highest risk to enter some water, but here we have an absolute awesome protection, best construction I've ever seen so far. And so I charge it here with a standard USB-C cable. You can see you can also use other cables. You can use this one here. You can use the cable from the solar panel. While charging, we see the red light. And so it's time to scan the QR code and download the app either from Android or iOS. And so the QR code brings us directly to the Play Store here for this Android phone. So let's download and install it. To set up the account is very easy with the email. And so we are ready to connect now the camera. We long press. You can see a second red light.
Waiting to connect. Waiting to connect.
Okay. If it's not doing that, just hit the reset button. And so we click on the plus here or add a device down here. Of course, we have to give all authorizations.
Waiting to connect.
Give access to the device location and then select battery camera. Follow the instructions, click on next, hit reset if needed.
Waiting to connect.
Enter the Wi-Fi password of your router. By the way, it's important to be already connected to the exact same router already with your phone and only use a 2.4G network. After the camera is paired, you can use any kind of internet network. You can even use mobile data or any other Wi-Fi network from anywhere in the world. So we click on next. Now we have to hold the phone in front of the camera to show the QR code which we had.
Please wait. Connection successful.
Okay. So exactly same thing as with the first camera. Super easy to connect with the QR code. And so here we are. You can see you can click on PTZ and the camera is rotating left and right depending on which button we are hitting here. So everything seems to work perfectly. So I'm putting it outside and then we'll go from there. And so this is 2 days later in the app again. By the way, I'm using here the Windows emulation for Android. And so it's working with the exact same login. Absolutely awesome, working on my Windows computer. And so we can check the live view outside. By the way, the installation was super easy. And so here you can see the image, really good quality, good colors, good sharpness. What I like here is this automatic resolution. I mean, I can make it to the highest resolution, but of course, depending on the internet speed, can have some lag. So the best is to have it on automatic. You can see really good quality. We can do some live recording directly from here or take just an image. And we can use it to talk to people directly or listen what's going on. Of course, you can also use the PTZ function. I can't use everything here, but I would say most of the functions are also working here on the emulation. And so with this control function, I can move the camera around from right to left. You can see really everything is visible. That's not even the maximum. Can point it back to the entrance. Also move it up and down. Can see, can point it up here. Of course, on top I have the solar panel and I can point it also pretty much straight down. Here we have the overview, we have the live view, we can also watch the history. There's nothing here for today, but we can of course select other days. By the way, that's coming from the microSD card, but of course we also have the free cloud, up to 7 days free rolling cloud. Absolutely perfect. And so when we go back, for example, here I've been outside walking in front of the camera exactly 4 times. You can see it has been recording me every time. I've been working a little bit outside and it picked me up every time really nicely in good quality. And what's also important to see that we didn't have any false alerts. You can also see the good quality in the recorded footage here, especially on the microSD card. Everything really nice and clear. I would say as good as it gets. Really everything super sharp. That's the recorded footage. And here for the night, would say really nice, really good sharpness, good colors for recording during the night with a battery operated camera. This is definitely top notch. So for example, when we go back to yesterday, you can see the whole day there was nothing, only in the evening when I was testing the camera it has been picking me up. You can also see the 2 different color settings. It has always started black and white, but because I've been using the colorful footage or the automatic mode, it started then the light and it turned into colorful footage. Same thing here, but you can choose to go with the black and white only or always colorful. Can see pretty good, very reliable, and absolutely no false alerts, 0 false alerts. And this is due to a very important setting. I'm going to show you that. In the microSD card playback, we have also this recording function, so we can use that to share it later or save it for you. And an amazing thing which I have found is this download function, so we can choose what we want to download and then share, which range. click on download and it will prepare everything so you can share not only single pieces but the whole in ones. That's absolutely amazing. So really great footage from day and night. Of course, we also have these light possibilities. When it's during the night, we can activate the light directly or use the PTZ from here, hold to talk, activate the siren when we see something, even invoke audio warning and strobe light. And then we have the different color settings for the night, the black and white, the full color or the intelligent version. And here we have the album for everything which we have been manually recording. But now let's go to the settings, and there are really a lot of settings, good settings. What we see also is that the battery of the camera is now pretty much fully charged after 2 days with just a little bit of sun. Of course, activate to receive the notifications. Then we have the alarm management. We turn it on here, set the detection sensitivity, or use even the automatic sensitivity correction on top of that. We have also 2 power mode, 1 power saving mode and the full performance mode. I had it just in the automatic mode till now. But here in the custom mode, you have the full control about everything. Of course, highly recommended to do the human detection. That's already included in the free version. The only thing which I haven't found is an automatic stop. So there's no function which would stop the recording after the movement has stopped. Then we can set an alert plan, maybe exclude sometimes. Activate audio warning and strobe light. We had this already, of course, not recommended when you're close to a neighbor. And then one of the big highlights here is the alarm area, which is hard to find in battery operated cameras. We click here and now you can adjust the alert area. So I've been moving around the camera. Now it's a little bit shifted. Now I have to adjust the monitoring area. I had it about like that, and you can see the green area, that's the monitoring area. There's absolutely no movement. Usually the trees would cause a lot of false alerts and also the outside unit of the AC, and this is now excluded, which then in my case led to a 100% detection rate with no false alerts. That's absolutely amazing. Of course, now we have to save that. We have also different image settings. We can flip the screen. We can share the device with friends or family. We have even a built-in installation guide. We can activate or deactivate the work indicator. So if you deactivate any light, also work indicator, nobody will see that the camera is working there. Also nice. Different sound settings for speaker and microphone. You can even activate video encryption if you want, but of course then other apps won't be able to import the footage automatically, but it can provide some additional safety. Then we have AI intelligent analysis, but of course this is only possible when you buy some additional service. So you could have some people analysis, pet, car, package analysis, these things. We have also a very sophisticated battery management. Can see it's fully charged now, just after 2 days of a little bit of sunshine. We have these nice statistics here. Can see how this has been going up, what we have been doing. Recording management for the micro SD card and cloud storage service. I highly recommend to activate the free basic cloud storage. And then we have contact check for new version, restart, delete device. So we have everything what we need. Maybe something which I haven't found is a function where we could store some preset positions. So if you move around the camera a lot, it would have been a nice feature to be able to store these locations, these positions, so we could be sure that the surveillance area is not shifted after we have been moving the camera. But that's really only a minor problem, especially for people who are moving around the camera a lot. But usually you have also some points which could help to adjust the camera angle, so not really a big deal. So the camera has been performing really great for me. Was super easy to install, set up, connect, use. Everything comes with everything what we need. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.